dream come true from out of the night. When I first saw you, I met. Oh no, no. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh no, no.
My God.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and we live. So it's TJ Lindsay.
Ty Lindsay.
The Lindsays. We're back again with another episode. Very important episode today. In this episode, we want to talk about friends, family, your community, and how important that is. You know, I know we had a conversation earlier where Ty was talking about sisterhood among women and how important that is. If you could go back in and just tell the people how you feel about sisterhood among women.
Sisterhood is very important because, you know, we as women, we go through a lot of things that only a woman can understand. Like, we can't go to a male friend and say, hey, I mean, they can listen. They can be a great listening ear. But as far as woman to woman, us being able to be transparent with one another. So a sisterhood is very important to me. Like, that genuine friendship, just being there for one another. That's important. And especially if you don't, some people may not have family, or some people may not be as close with family. And so a sisterhood is all that they can rely on. That's one of the things that I take pride in, is being a great friend. I always want you to know that I'm here for you. I always want you to know that you can call me and talk to me about anything. If I can be there for you, I'm going to be there for you. Because I get it. You go through things and you just may not have a support system. So sisterhood is a support system as well that you can have to fall back on.
For sure.
What else was we talking about? Community,
how important your family is in your community. You said you love the community.
Yes, the community.
Love the community.
I do. I'm always in the community doing things because I just love them. I love them. The community has some of the, when I say community, I'm just talking about strangers in general. A homeless person, they don't even got to be homeless. Just your community, period. There's like some of the sweetest people that you may meet. And sometimes, like, interacting with them can kind of get you back on track. Or make you think, like, you know what, life for me really ain't that bad. You know, I just met this person and they going through, you know, stuff like that. The community is important to me because it's another family thing, structure, right? Mm-hmm. And we think about the youth. The youth is our future.
Yes.
So we have to, you know, really be there for them. We have to teach them things. We have to coach them into doing these great things versus just, I think nowadays we just kind of got real lazy with the community. We've got lazy with the youth. Like, I think about growing up and that's not what I came from. Like, I'm a North End baby. From Mansfield, Ohio. And we had a lot of people that was there to teach us these things, to like really like just be there for us. Like, they didn't judge us. A lot of these individuals was friends that we grew up with, their mothers, their parents. Like the officiant that just married us, that was a blessing. I would be at his house all the time with his daughter. We ran track together. We went to school together. We was in classes together. You know what I'm saying? They always looked out. If I didn't have a ride here, if I didn't have a ride there, they was always there to make sure I was, you know, cool. So that's important to me. Like I said, that goes back to maybe a person may not have family. So you got this person in the community that sees potential in you. There's a lot of people that I could really shout out that was there during my teenage years, that was really invested into what I was doing. And I feel like we need that. I don't feel like we have that anymore with our youth, and that's really important.
Definitely important. I think community is important just on a number of different scales, but also family and friends. Having a good circle around you can put you into an amazing position in life. They say if you look at your friends, you the average of your friends and the people that you hang around. You also the average of your community. We talk about being a product of your environment. Ty just talked about how in her community people were trying to big each other up and trying to, to help each other out every day. And just having that, like she said again, support system, people to hold you down. I think with men, having those brotherhoods are important as well, because we go through stuff and we don't even talk to nobody about it. So we just hold it in until it comes out, and it comes out in the wrong way, and it can come out in the worst way. So I think that keeping in touch with friends and family and us starting these communities where we can talk about these sensitive issues so that we can be able to, because somebody could be going through something similar to what you going through right now, and they might have some information for you, or they might just be able to help you to deal with it. We always talk about the divide and conquer strategy of just America as a whole. We so divided. We always talk about individualism and how our communities are not monoliths and how people aren't the same, but we more alike than we are different. I think that's a whole divide and conquer thing. We buy the same shoes. We buy the same clothes. We like the same cars. We like the same houses. We like the same shows. We like the same everything. Culture is a thing that it's a cluster of things brought up into one cluster of people. We might have different mamas, different families. We might have different things that we into, but at the end of the day, we all want similar things. And instead of us using those reasons why we are different to be divided, we should look at those things that we are most alike in and come together based on that. And our communities would be so much stronger if we were to come together based on the things that we were alike in instead of our differences, and that's one thing that I think would propel the community into heights that you can never see. Like she was saying, so many people with so much potential. I'm saying where we come from, and we were just talking about the other day how Mansfield people is worldwide. Like you'll go to California, somebody from Mansfield out there. You go to Atlanta, mad Mansfield people out there. You go anywhere, you can find somebody from, Mansfield or Ohio, like I said, we more alike than we are different. And I think that's the one thing that if we were to use those things, if we were more connected, Ty does this, I do that, I'm always going to Ty for this. She's always coming to me for that, Being able to work together, I think those things will build healthy communities, and the love, just having love for one another, that, like I said, focusing on the ways that we are alike. Because like I said, we all alike. We on Facebook talking about power. We all like power. We all like All American. Fresh Prince, that's universally loved. Martin, so we more alike than we are different, and we tend to overlook that, and that is the thing that keeps us divided in the community, keeps us not wanting to support and build with each other. So I think that's definitely important. How have your friends helped you throughout your life as a woman in your process of becoming the woman that you are today?
My friends, so I want to say shout out to them. I got the same group of friends that I've had literally growing up. So they have they've just always been there for me. I can think of one situation where I will never forget this, and I always say this: when I become a millionaire, this will be my speech. If she in the audience. But my friend Bree, like Brianna was like our she was like big sis. Like, I don't know, if you needed anything, if you needed to talk, she would be there for you. And I just remember her telling me one time, like, Ty, if anybody would make it out, it'd be you. You deserve it. You'll be the one that's gonna do it. You're gonna be the one that'll carry us. Stuff like that stick with me. Like, she said that to me when we was like 14 years old. Just little stuff like that. Speaking those little affirmations into each other. You need that when you have friends. I can't have a friend that don't support me, or I can't have a friend that can't be positive. I can't have a friend that won't be honest with me. You gotta be honest with me. You have to let me know, Ty, you doing this, you doing that. Yeah. You need to. That's butter for y'all. Everybody know butter. Butter. She'll be the one that'll be like, Ty, Anna, this is not Like, what are you doing? Like, I need you to get focused. And that, when you have that, it balances out. So you're able to be that for one another. And that's really what you need. Like, my friends, like I said, I've had the same friends. When I came to Columbus, I did form new friendships. The same friends, though, since I've been here. I haven't had any new friends. So we all are just there for one another. Here, I'm more so like the big sister. But that keep me going, though. They don't know that. Me being the big sis, or them being able to call me and saying, you know, let me call Ty and see what she would do in this situation. Like that, those are the type of things that keeps me going. Those are the type of things that's like, okay, Ty, you're doing something. You got this person calling you, and they can call anybody else. You know, they can call their mom. They can call their sister. Mm-hmm. But instead, they coming to you. They want to know, what would you do? What would you say? How would you handle it? So that keeps me going. That helps me prosper and continue to grow.
Definitely. So you love your friends?
Yeah, I love them things.
Says you love them friends. I love my boys too, and that's another thing. With community building, community is appreciating one another as well.
You definitely have to.
Especially with men, like we so you know what I'm saying, manly and stuff like that. That it's hard for us to tell somebody that they did a good job, you know. Unless it's like a close family member, like your nephew and things like that. But it's hard to, you know what I'm saying, tell your friend that you love them. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, you never, you know what I'm saying, as a man, you never told like your friends that you love them and stuff until you get older and you start to realize, you know what I'm saying, that it's deeper than that. And that's why I think that love is another topic in our communities, which is something that we definitely got to talk about. Not just love as far as like relationship love, but love among people, you know, among people in your community. If you love your community, you're gonna do right by them. If you love if you know that struggle, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna want to help people out that are like you. You might see potential in somebody and you can be able to pull their coat. But we got too many youngins out here that need guidance, and nobody is willing to pull their coat, you know. And that's something that we got to get better at. That's why we've been working on trying to build a community of people where we can, like-minded individuals, where we can come together and have these talks, have these conversations, and build each other up, pass the information along. It's called, this is, you know, free the game is just something I've been saying for a minute, you know, free in the game. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff out there. We talked about last episode, you don't know what you don't know, you know, so being able to add that bridge and be that bridge that connects, you know, the community. Like Ty said, in some circles, she the little sis, but in other circles, she the big sis. You should always strive to have that dynamic in your life. You should be teaching, and you should also be learning. So
that's facts. Yin
and the yang. We always talk about that. But community, I love my friends. I love my family. Family. Let me finish here, and we'll wrap this episode up. I got a song on my album, "Still I Rise," where I got this line where I say, "Too much hatred, let's let the love in. 25 cousins, y'all put up 5,000 apiece. That's big business, boy. Employ your own." You know, and that's something with family. You know, if family was really together, like you know, 90%. I'm gonna say this one more time. 90% of the top businesses in the world are family-based business. Family, and I'm talking about not just family, father, son. I'm talking about cousins, nephew. You know, if we connected by, like I said, we more alike than we are different. We connected by bloodline. We should go into business together. We should make money together, and we should, you know what I'm saying, put our money up together and make decisions together as a family. The family was the first business back in the day before it was governments or anything like that. It went by family, the royal family. You know what I'm saying? So Black Mafia family, BMF. You know, so
we should want to do that.
We should want to do that. We should want to big our families up. We should hustle for our last name, not our first name. You know, so family is definitely important to me. But definitely, if families were to be as together as they could be, and communities were to be together as they could be, and friends were to be together as we could be, our problems would be very, very small in this world. We could really work it out and really make a change. And I think that's the biggest opportunity for us, you know, in this next generation. Like you said, showing the youth that we can't continue on a path where we're not working together. That's just gonna show them not to work together, and you passing down the bad traits. You know what I'm saying? We need to break them generational curses.
We just be so Greedy.
Greedy.
We all can eat. That's how I look at it. Like,
Greedy.
when I think about my friends and family, people that I know, like, I'ma always, applaud you. I'ma always celebrate with you. I just feel like if you eat, I'm gonna eat. If
Facts.
I eat, you gonna eat. Like, so
We eat the same thing.
What are we doing here? Like, we should want to. You know what I'm saying? You can't force nobody to do something they don't want to do, but we should want to do that for one another. That's just how I feel. We don't even gotta be blood. That's just how I feel. Like, friends. We talk about friends and the community.
You ain't gotta be friends.
Yeah, you
Community.
should want to do that, especially if you have children. I'm big on that. Kids just change, and when you have kids, they really change you. You got kids and you ain't changed. Something's going on, but that's for another topic. But seriously, like, you got your children growing up in this community, and you want them to grow. You want them to be in a community to where you feel secure. Like, I done put blood, sweat, and tears into this community. My kids is gonna be good. That goes back to that whole it takes a village. Nowadays, it's difficult to do that. We can't do that because
we
people
won't
are
come
so
together.
we can't come together.
We jealous.
I don't want you to say this to my baby, or you can't.
We jealous, and we like I said, we worry. It's divide and conquer. We worry about everything that's different. Oh, I ain't here. He don't wear them whack. And I'm saying, oh, he ain't in the hood with me. Oh, he ain't from over here, or It's always a reason. We always looking for a reason to be divided when we need to be looking for reasons to come together. And we got so many reasons. I mean, we all, like I said earlier, if you really look at your closet and somebody else's closet, I bet they similar. Everything we do is aligned. Like, really, you look at my car, you look at the car. What's your favorite car? We thinking about the same car. We more alike than what we different. But that's all I got to say. So we're going to get up out of here, man, from the Lindsays. If y'all got any questions, hit us up. Go in the comment section. Subscribe to the page ASAP. But any questions, we're going to be answering those questions going forward on the videos. And like I said, we want to build this community. So be looking out if you want to get into this Facebook group, because we're going to start this Facebook group here soon. And we're going to start passing that information free to game. So we love y'all. Y'all be safe.